And Hugo Spencer ready to get going right at midfield to get us underway here tonight. Spano last season, an impressive first campaign, but it's Hugo Spencer who wins the opening draw of the night for York and does his job. So we'll see Spencer and Spano again on the face-off. A couple of Spartans run into each other. It's Chris Datsaway with it for the Generals. Washington lead back to work. And Spano and Spencer. Yeah, that time they say Spano went early, so it's York ball. This one, a face-off win for Thomas Mosley. After a 25-goal campaign last year for Elliott, helped him earn honorable mention All-American honors. One of the many players to the Generals that was Elliott as a preseason All-American. Spano successfully wins this face-off for Washington LA. The Generals back-to-back tallies. Now this game at 2 with Spencer and Spano on the face-off. And although York did win the face-off, WNL gets it right back. And I'll say a foul against the Generals. Spano and Spencer ready for the face-off at midfield to get us back underway. This one in a bunch of people's feet, and it's York comes away with it. Spartans and Generals about split the face-offs 50. The face-off and broken stick that got taken off the field going to be picked up at the stoppage here and brought back to the bench side. Spencer and Spano. And this one goes in favor of Spano and Washington and Lee. Staff lobbying for that to only be a 60-second reset because it hit the post and came back out. But they said since it went all the way across midfield and that there was what they claimed to be a full change of possession going early that time, a violation on the Spartans. Gives the ball to Washington and Lee of the 2025 campaign. Mentioned it during the pregame. York and Washington Lee have got together for the last 5+ years. There's been some extremely tight contests. Last 2 years, each 1-goal games. York winning at home last season. The Generals winning here in Lexington 2 years ago. Face-off win for Spano. Terrance Harmon got laid out behind the play and still slow to get back to his feet. And that'll cause a stoppage here. Suffering a season-ending injury 2 seasons ago in his sophomore campaign. 37 goals, 15 assists for 52 points. Last year, just 5 goals, 6 assists for 11 points in 4 games of action. Gets his first goal of the new year. Now the assist from Jack Elliott. 5-4 our score. There's a flurry here right at midfield. Sends Spencer to the turf. Spano able to help break up that play and win it back for the Generals. 5-5 game here, 3:31 left in the second. This one flown into the York defensive end where Alan Kane will settle it. The guy in Tyler Spano who last year as a first year was a honorable mention All-American, winning over 300 faceoffs a season ago, and he starts the second half with a faceoff win for Washington and Lee. Burns out in front of the goal. It's Ryder who's denied. And the long pole, Gabe Ryder right in. Drop it in low to beat Womack. Second goal of the season for Hillis Burns. 2 goals, 2 assists for 4 points for him here this evening. And as Tyler Spano with another face-off win for Washington and Lee. 2 for 2 start for him here in the second half. So Colton Mahorny, it's on the scoreboard, and then a slashing call against O'Keefe, and man-up chance here for York. And York jumps back in front, 7-6. They're going to get a holding call against Tyler Spano and Washington and Lee. Next position, Lee, something the Generals had to replace after 2 seasons ago. Hudson Picorni set the single-season points record for Washington and Lee, 109 points in his senior season playing for the next position. And Haley stepped into that role last year and played very well for the Generals. Here's a chance. Spano able to win that draw from Spencer. Burns. Backside Allen. And that one. Face-off ends up in the York defensive end. Spencer and Spano again have seen each other quite a bit. A violation that. That's able to come over and help Spano take the face-off for the Generals. Thomas Mosley took one draw for the Generals early in the first half, and Spano and Hugo Spencer have had their battles back and forth. Again, they topple over each other, and ultimately it is the Spartans away with it. – 11-9 our score, 10:49 left here in the fourth. After the loose ball, trying to save it is Datz, and he can't do so. York ball. Face-off win for Spano. Spano, Allen, save Womack. Face-off win for Tyler Spano. It started to find a rhythm here in the second half. Close to 60% on the night.